Okay, all good. Just reset everything as well, so he should be at back to full speed. With any luck. Just going to change over the name of the stream. So I'm just making some bad jokes in the title here. All right, there we go. Should be updated now. So let's swap over to the game. That Belgian thing, 2K basically begging fans to ask government to let microtransactions be. Yeah, fuck that, dude. Like, if they want to ban it, you've got to respect it. You can't just start, like, begging people to go to their local governor or whatever and get them to change it over. It's pathetic. But they make so much money from it. I guess that's why, isn't it? Alright, just going to check how loud this is going to be. That's alright. Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? Really stupid. Yeah, I could just play on OBS. I'll play it for a minute just to see if the sound's okay. Did you ban? I don't know if you saw it. I think EA are outright saying like they're ignoring the ruling. They're not going to bother. They're just going to keep them in there, and they're going to just see what happens. They might get their game banned if they do that. Yo, Kiwi-san, you free for a few? Is something wrong? No, you sourpuss. I just want to go get some drinks. Ica wants to go drinking again. I think I can spare some time for a few drinks. Time well spent then. Let's roll. Yeah, so I've been grinding some of this off stream. So we've got all of our characters are super strong now. I've got a bit of better understanding of how the Cabaret Club mechanic works. Blimey, that's a hefty load time. I forget we've still got no top on as well. I'm going to turn the tables on you, Kiri-san. I'll be asking the questions today. What do you mean? I mean, it's time to unwrap the mystery that is Kiryu-san. I've got some stuff I'm dying to know. Go easy on me, okay? And let's get some drinks going first. For sure. Right, I'm going to need your help with this, guys.
Kiryu-san ってユキさんのこと好きなの？
え？何を言ってるんだ。そんなわけないだろ
へえ、そうなんだ。仲いいからもしかしてって思ってさ。でもよかった。なら私にもワンチャンあるってことだよね。
ワンチャン？それはどういう？
私、桐生さんのこと好きだからさ。狙ってんだよね。
な。
Oh, which one do you reckon? I think I love you is probably going too far. If you fall for me, you'll only get burned. This is so sudden. I feel like she might like that. But I think I might go with this is so sudden. Yeah.
そんなこと急に言われても。
He's all flustered.
ちょっと桐生さん、そんなに慌てないでよ。
すまん。
もっと男らしくドーンと受け止めてよね。まあでも意外とピュアなんだね。みんなに言いふらそうっと。
やめてくれ。
でもさ、正直今すぐに恋人が欲しいってわけでもないんだよね。
そうなのか。
うん、私こう見えて不器用だから、恋愛も仕事も両立させるのってマジ無理だと思う。今は仕事の方が楽しいし大事だと思ってるから、恋愛はしばらくお預けでもいいんじゃねって思う。
Oh, so we didn't get any kind of increase there. You're at marrying age though.
そうなのか。結婚適齢期なのにもったいない気がするが。
結婚適齢期って考え自体もう古くね？っていうか結婚なんてしたい人ができたらしたい時にすればいいと思うんだよね。子供を産む年齢とかいろいろあるけどさ、
Popping out
それ
kids.
は他人がとやかく言うことじゃなくない？
It's a good way of putting it.
確かにそうだな。愛花はちゃんとした考えを持っているんだな。
別に普通だよ。思ってること言ってるだけ。きつく聞こえたらごめんね。
いや、こちらこそすまないな。逆に苦手なタイプとかはあるのか？
苦手なタイプ？自分の価値観を押し付けてくる人は嫌かな。
どういうことだ？
例えば女なんだから控えめでいろとか、女なら家事しろとか、そういうこと言ってくるような人とは恋愛どころか友達にもなれないよね。
You've got to be yourself.
愛花は愛花だからな。女だからどうとか型にはめるのは良くないな。
うん、そうだよね。控えめな男がいても控えめじゃない女がいてもよくない？自分の理想にはめ込む人じゃなくて、そのままの私を受け入れてくれる人がいいな。
大丈夫だ。そういう人間はこの世界にもたくさんいるさ。
そうだね。桐生さんもその一人っしょ？
ああ、そうなりたいと思ってるぜ。
よかった。
Yeah, we're not doing too well in this one at
ね
all.
え桐生さん、ギャルって好き？
Gyaru?
え？いきなり何を言い出すんだ？
いやー、私っていわゆる黒ギャルじゃん。好きな人と嫌いな人でかなり分かれんだよね。桐生さんはどっちなのかなーって思ってさ。
Is that when
そうだな。
is that when the Japanese girls get like really tan skin? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Sorry, Ben, I'm not ignoring you. If you keep microtransactions in Belgium and if a minor buys, there is a 7-year jail time or big fine. I think so. A guy on YouTube said it, if true, Belgium is not messing around because microtransactions is gambling as Belgium sees it. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, I think if you're putting microtransactions in a game with that kind of like gambling mentality in it, they should make it instantly an 18 rated game, regardless of what it is. Then again, that's not going to stop a lot of people because the parents, the kids will just get the parents to buy them, regardless of age. It won't matter. I love the tan look of a Kuro Gyaru.
俺は黒ギャル大好きだぜ。
マジで？お世辞でも超嬉しいんだけど。
お世辞じゃないさ。まあたとえ黒くなかったとしても愛花は魅力的だと思うぜ。
I finished it,
桐
GCB.
生さん、パーフェクトアンサーじゃん。さすがキャバクラの店長、やるだけあるね。
俺は本心を言ったまでさ。
Turns out we were just right at the end yesterday. Normal. So I'm desperately trying to finish off all the sub-stories in this. Man, I've got a good buzz going. Really? I couldn't even tell. No? I'm halfway to wasted. Today sure was fun though. I hope we get a chance to do this again. Sounds good. I'll see you at work tomorrow then. Yep. Later. Yeah, sweet. I've maxed out Ica already. Fucking hell, Kiwami bot's going mental. Right, so we're going to do the next level of the tournament. I'm just going to check the sound's okay. We're going to get Japanese Elton John's coming up. Oh no, I want to change the lineup. Put in the strongest. What are they? So I'm just gonna change to full screen so I can just see all the stats here. Kiwami is happy to be back in her game. Yeah, I think that's probably it, isn't it? It's got love full, love and talk full. To be fair, we could probably go for pretty much anything, couldn't we? Might be good to level these guys up. Yeah, I'm gonna level some of the other guys up, or girls, I should say. There you go, that'll do. That's a good enough lineup. Yeah, it's a fairly short game. Depends if you blast through the single player stuff, I'd say. I did, I got to 98% completion, so I did nearly all of the side stuff. And I'd say it's probably about 28 hours-ish. So not really that short for that kind of game. At last, the Executive League Championship. I can't believe we can only have 6 of us out there for this. We'll have to work twice as hard. I know it'll be tough, but I also know you're capable. And as always, I'll support you as best I can. Greetings, Club Foreshine. Kanzaki. A little birdie told me you were hit with a penalty. Tisk tisk. Shouldn't you know better? We didn't do anything wrong. That's what the guilty always say as they're dragged away in chains. Be glad your sentence is only to lose to us today. Wouldn't you agree, Shoko? Yes, sir. So you're Shoko-chan. Cling to your so-called bonds all you wish. The perfect queen desires an execution, and she shall have it. In truth, I wanted to exact a heavier penalty and see you expelled from the tournament, but that wasn't satisfying. You're the one who got us penalised? Wow. Could you be any lamer? Ha! Sling as many insults as you like. You're just a butterfly caught in a spider's web with no hope of survival. Though I might forgive you if you get down on your knees and beg. Ha! You bastard. Yo, Shoko. You're cool with this? Aika-chan. What happened to your pride, girl? You can't call it a win if you stoop to this troll's level, can you? Aika, I'm sorry. Say what? My orders are to beat you definitively, and Kanzaki-san's plan is just the means to that end. Spoken like a real robot. You see, Aika-chan, unlike you, Shoko here has a brain. But enough of this banter. Let's put an end to your charade of friendships and dreams. Let's go. You're welcome to try. There he is. And now, let the curtain rise on today's dramatic battle. The Cabaret Club Grand Prix Executive League Championship. The defending champion, Kamurocho Divine Queen. And the challenger, Sotenbori Foreshine. Can they defeat Perfect Queen Shoko despite the penalty levied against them? Let's get this Cabaret Club battle started.
ナンバーワンを選ぼうの戦いの火蓋が切っ
Right, let me pause that a minute. It wasn't 12 hours at all, beat story in 10 hours, but how are the games now, so not so bad. I mean, yeah, if you blast through all the single play, like the main story missions, I could see you doing it in about 10 hours. I still think that's alright, though, for an action game. I think there's enough side story stuff to keep you busy for longer, though.
て落とされました。
Right, let's see how well this goes.
いらっしゃいませ。
I mean, yeah, there's always plenty of stuff to play, isn't there?
タイプだよ君。
Loads of stuff.
いらっしゃいませ。お客様。
Alright, it's a good start.
ようこそ。当社に。
カナです。よろしくお願いします。どうもね。
白いね君。盛り上がってきた。
Not bad.
盛り上がります。
ようこそ。当社に。
売り上げが50万円
Just got to make sure I get the fever stuff going properly.
助けを求めてるように見えますが、当社員店長さりげなくフォローします。
It's smashing them as far as money goes, though.
失礼します。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
When I did this competition, you beat it by over 1 million. I'm hoping I'll get anywhere close to that, dude. Oh, hang on.
お会計ですね。ご延長
Yes, that's
ありがとうご
good.
ざいます。
Good, good. I think I'm going to save up for level 3.
お願いします。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、
Did you finish this, Van? Have you done the whole game? I'll skip these. Don't need
店
to see
長
all
も
of those.
女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
What did you think of it?
助けを求めてるように見えますが、ここで1分が経過しました。 店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
お願いします。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、
If she uses her heat, you can use yours to counter hers if you don't know. Right, okay, that's cool. I'll save it for
当
that
社
then.
員店長さりげなくフォローします。当社員店長さりげなくフォローします。
I actually wasn't sure if it counted hers or not. She's getting absolutely annihilated right now, though. Doesn't really matter.
お願いします。
お会計ですね。ご延長ありがとうございます。
Have to do it right after. Okay. We're at full fever already, so I think I might save it
お願いします。
until we get some fresh
お
blood.
会計ですね。
ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいませ。お客様。
Not sure if I'm even going to need to use it. Ah, there you go.
勝負本領発揮。
フィーバー
当社員
タイムだ。
心を立て直せるか。
皆様今宵は
あげて
騒ぎましょう。
You haven't beaten it because of other games. Okay. So you haven't finished the main story yet then. Oh shit! It didn't work.
ようこそ。当社に。
Damn.
よろしくお願いします。
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh well. Again, we're so far ahead. I think we'll be alright.
ようこそ。当社に。
よろしくお願いします。
ここで2分が経過。
Damn. That's Tycoon's not happy.
今日は楽しみま
いらっしゃいますか。お会計ですね。
ありがとうございました。お待たせし
よう
ました。
こそ当社に。
お願い。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、店長も女の子をしっか
That
り支えて
five
くれていま
million
す。
yen. Oh no, he hates her.
盛り上がりましょうか。お願いします。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、当社員店長
Probably should have used some gold ones, shouldn't I? Wait, Garami bot's going mental. Why is it posting so much?
当社員フィーバータイムだ。
Ah, didn't get the one I wanted. Spamming the
残り時間は
chat.
あとわずか。
Is the bot busted or something?
お会計ですね。
当社員の売り上げは絶好調だ。どこまで伸ばすことができるでしょうか。
今日はありがとね。
お願いします。
いらっしゃいますか。
Wait, who's... Oh, there it is.
お会
Sorry.
計ですね。
Nearly missed it there.
ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいますか。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
ようこそ当社員。
Yeah, I kind of cheated in that respect. Like, we're level 40 for most of these characters now.
これは
Oil Baron.
お金持ちが当社員に降臨だ。
行くぜ。パーティーはこれからだ。ありがとうございます。
Got it. I end up like tensing up when I'm doing that.
当社員最高。
Yeah. That's the most money I've made
果たして勝負の行方は。
in one go. $7 million. Nearly doubled their one. $31 million yen. And the winner is... Give it up for the new champions of the Executive League. We did it! Kiryu-san, we pulled together just like you said we could. Yeah, I had faith in you guys. I apologise for this. You managed to lose despite the handicap on them. Seems I overestimated your capabilities to no small extent. The Kanzaki group has no place for the Queen of Incompetence. What a joke. Shoko. I lost, Iker. Yeah, but were you going easy on us? What do you mean? You may be able to fool Kanzaki, but I know the real Shoko has better moves than that junk you were throwing out. I wouldn't say I went easy on you. I was just kind of lost out there. Lost? Yeah, I guess I guess it caught up with me, burying my emotions and killing my real self, playing the perfect queen. Shoko-chan, why on earth would you hide who you really are? Despite what you've heard, there was a time when I was more natural and I let my emotions show. When I got into this job, I wanted to show customers a real human, not just another hostess, but I was naive. I got a drunk customer at my table and then he got violent. That's terrible. From then on, I was scared to show my real self, so I kept my emotions hidden and I put on a fake smile. I perfected my service skills, ensuring I never made so much as a single mistake, all to avoid trouble with customers. That's how I earned the title of Perfect Queen, and my popularity only shot up from there. But I couldn't keep it up. I even talked to Kanzaki-san about it, but he said my only asset was the allure of a queen. He told me to kill my real self if it bothered me that much, and to show up to work as only the queen. And you did it. But wasn't that asking the impossible? Of course I struggle with it, but that's what the customers wanted too. And is it not my job to make them happy? So I thought I'd made the right decision until I saw Forshine. Us? You guys seem to really enjoy your work. Even Kana-chan and Aika are thriving here, and to be honest, it made me jealous to see you two. Meanwhile, here I was agreeing to a plan that trapped you, all while protecting the championship with my fake self. I can't help but feel empty, I guess. Shoko. I really did want to have a fair match, and I'm sure the doubt I was feeling is what threw off my focus. Kanzaki-san's right. I'm a joke of a queen. I couldn't even keep my composure up long enough to do my job.
Yeah.
Not true at all. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Huh? You smile when you're happy, you get angry when things go awry, and you cry when you're sad. That's real life. There's nothing wrong with playing a part, but not at the cost of your true self. So you lost your composure, that's the real you, right? And I bet you have more charm that way than under a mask. Kiryu coming out with the truth bombs as usual. Kiryu-san, nobody's ever said anything like that to me. Hey, I think that frown just got turned upside down. Look at you go, Shoko. Turns out there is a human under those circuits. Hey, no teasing, please. Heh, but Aika's right, you know. That smile we just saw was 10 times brighter than any queen's. Thank you. Shoko-chan, listen. Why don't you come work at Forshine with us? You'd have me? Of course. There's so much someone like you could teach me. Good call, Kana-chan. And there'd be no objection to that from you, right, Kiryu-san? You're right, but I do have a condition. You're only allowed to service customers as the real Shoko. You don't have to be perfect. I don't even care if you get into fights with the customers. But you've got to face them as Shoko, the real human woman. Not as Shoko, the perfect hostess. Do we have a deal?
Hi.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Kiryu-san. Then welcome aboard. Oh yeah, I say this calls for a party. Good idea. I'm sure Kiryu-san won't mind paying. Yeah, thanks for covering this one, Kiryu-san. Yeah. Hey, don't I get a say in this? Of course you do. All you have to say is, yeah. Poor Kiryu and his bank balance. Go was kind of short, but bye everyone. Ban, thanks for stopping in, dude. Sorry, I probably missed that. There's so much talking there. And John, how are you, man? Good evening to you. This music is so sinister. So the Millionaire League is the only one left standing. It seems you're finally cornered, Kanzaki-kun. I apologise. No need for that. As long as the Grand Prix stays exciting enough to bring in audiences, I couldn't care less. That's awfully glib. If I go, so does your under-the-table cut. How do you feel about living within your means? Well, since you put it that way, I suppose you're right. Unfortunately for Forshine, they'll have to lose. I didn't want to resort to such drastic measures, but as you said, we share a common fate. Right, I'll leave that to you. And on my side, I'm going to turn up the pressure. Ooh, sounds delicious. I look forward to seeing that. Is the unknown man going to be Majima? Concocting another devious scheme? Indeed. This time will be different. All the same, this time I have a backup plan as well. Backup plan? Is that what you meant by pressure? I've already got Yuda-san on the case. Look on the table. That's Kayuki-chan. What are you planning? Oh, Kirara. Just wait until you see it. Forshine, you've gone far enough. He's given the order. That plan I mentioned. Yeah? Time to bust the move then. You got this, Yoda-chan? If you don't, I know we can't fail. I've got this, so just leave it to me. What's he gonna do? Fucking like kidnap her or something? Attempt to kill her? Okay. We'll go and have this last chat with Aika. Yo, Kiri-san. What's cracking? Not much. Listen, if you're free, would you want to grab drinks with me? I've got something I want to pick your brain about. I think I can spare some time for a few drinks. Sweet. Let's get going then. What the fuck is going on with the bot? Why is it going mental? Apologies, guys. I don't know why the bot is spamming twice. Oh, actually, I might know. Hang on. Give me a sec. I think I might accidentally have 2 instances of the chat bot open. Let me see if I can get a shot of it. Yeah, for some reason it's open twice. Let's see if that worked. Yeah. Should be good now. Don't know why it did that. This week really wrecked me. I just want to drink it away. You exhausted? That's rare for you. Something happened? Just some personal BS. I'll tell you about it when the drinks come. Oh, sure. Right, it's cookie time.
はあ。
どうしたんだ、ため息なんかついて。悩みがあるなら相談に乗るぜ。
実はね、私の親友が蒼天堀の別の店でキャバ嬢やってるんだけど、喧嘩しちゃってさ。
喧嘩？
うん。その子がいきなりキャバ嬢を辞めるって言い出したから、ちょっと問い詰めちゃって。私思ったこと口にしちゃうタイプだから傷つけること言っちゃったかもなーって。はあ、マジでどうしよう。
Just make a good pun. Apologize honestly.
素直に謝るのがいいんじゃないか。
やっぱそうだよね。
ああ、後悔しているのならちゃんと詫びを入れる。俺の知っている愛花はそんな人間だと思うぜ。
そうだね。私の方から謝ってみよっと。桐生さん、超感謝してる。
That's the easiest question we've had yet.
仲直りができるといいな。しかしその愛花の友達がキャバ嬢を辞めたがってる理由、確かに気になるな。
そうっしょ。もともと超やる気あった子だし、めっちゃ楽しそうにやってたから余計にね。なんかあったのかな。
そうかもな。まあどれだけ好きな仕事でも辞めたくなるような瞬間は誰にでもあるさ。
桐生さんは仕事辞めたくなったことってある？
Kiri doesn't really have a job. Really. I quit once before.
実はな、すでに辞めたことがある。とある組織の4代目という役職だったんだが。
マジすごいじゃん。4代目って言うと
Not quite.
お蕎麦屋とか？
まあそういうことにしておくか。
桐生さんはその時なんで辞めたの？
But you're not a fan
嫌になった
from
の？
of Tomb Raider?
ああ、そういう部分もあったのかもしれねえが、俺がいない方が組織にとってもいいと思ってな。
組織にとって？
ああ、自分の感情と違っていても誰かのために自分から身を引くってことも世の中にはあるんだ。愛花の友達ももしかしたらそうなのかもしれないぜ。
なるほど。桐生さん超大人。私にはそういう発想なかったわ。桐生さんに相談してよかった。
お役に立てたんなら何よりだ。
悩みを相談できたからなんかすっきりしたな。やっぱストレス溜まってたのかもな。
普段ストレスはどうやって発散してるんだ？
友達と飲んだりとか騒いだりとかかな。私好き勝手自由に生きてるからそもそもマジ全然ストレス溜まんないんだけどね。
I try not to stress out too much.
そうかもしれないな。
桐生さんは結構溜め込んでそうじゃん。溜まってるなら適度に発散しないとね。
You can relieve it for me. Oh my god, is that going to be the right one? I punch people to relieve it. Men relieve it in their own ways. Oh god, which answer do I go for? It looks boring, I still want to play it though. That might be my fault. I might have played it badly. I don't know. I wasn't particularly good at the stealth as an example. Come on guys, what answer do you think? I think I don't know. I don't know which one would be a bad answer. Like saying you can relieve it for me. I don't know if she'd be bothered by this. You reckon the second one, men relieve it in their own ways?
男には男の発散方法があるからな。
うわ、桐生さん、もしかして下ネタ？桐生さんも言うんだね。超やばい。
That was second best answer.
桐生さん、その話もっと詳しく聞かせてよ。
企業秘密だ。愛花は将来なりたいものとかあるのか？
将来か。これってものはないな。私先のこと考えるのマジで苦手だし。今生きてる時間が大事だと思うから、その時の気持ちに従おうって。
なるほど。愛花らしいな。
でも確かに、私5年後とか何してんだろ
う。Ooh. I'll be your subordinate by then.
俺が愛花の部下になってるかもしれないぞ。
それ超面白い。下克上目指して頑張ろっかな。
Yeah, so you can tell by the sound, like that was second best answer
私が
again.
偉くなったら、桐生さんにトイレ掃除でもさせまくろうっと。
おいおい、お手柔らかに頼むぜ。
Nice. Didn't get perfect, but it doesn't matter, we maxed her out anyway. Phew, I could keep going, but I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm glad we got to talk though. I feel like I really got to know you. Totally. I had so much fun. Don't ever stop being my drinking buddy, Kiryu-san. Heh, no problem. See you at work. Yeah, bye for now. So weird, like, he's just fucking sat there with his no shirt on. Okay, we're finally down to our last league. From today on, we fight through the Millionaire League. I take it all our opponents have cash to burn? Pretty much. These clubs attract the rich and elite, and money flies around like the bubble never popped. But the clientele makes the girls jump over the highest hurdles. If the team has any weak spots, they'll find them. I can see why they saved this league for last. The champ, Kiniicho Platinum Goddess, has an ace in the hole too. The national hostess herself, Yua-chan. The national hostess?
はい。
Yes, she's practically more idol than hostess. People say she has this aura of mystery and charm about her. And that the only way to beat her is for your own club's ace girl to counter that aura with her own. So we need an ace, you're saying? Forshine's ace. You were on fire, Shoko. Watching you work is like poetry in motion. For sure, it's easy to see how you earned the perfect queen title. Hardly. Kana-chan, you're a natural, and I only wish I could be as hyper as you, Aika-chan. I'm jealous. It's an honour to be working among some of the finest in the industry. I'll have to work harder to even keep up. You're laying on a little thick, girl. But still, when Shoko drops a compliment, I'll take it. Right? It's going to be a fierce battle for the top with you two around. And I won't be slacking off either. Kiyuki-chan? You okay? It's nothing. Excuse me. Tron, it's just one of the costumes. People, last time I was playing it, someone just picked that as the costume. Something's bothering her. You're right. But what? It's only when you're outdoors, though. Yeah, is she going to get kidnapped or something? Everyone's so amazing at this job. I got into this because I wanted to be what Yuki-san was. But I'm nowhere near that level. Kana-chan, Aika-chan, Shoko-chan. They're so good at this, and they're beautiful women on top of it. I make so many stupid mistakes, and I'm frumpy next to them. And the gap is only widening. I don't know if I'll ever be the ace Yuki-san was. Man. No. Am I hearing myself right now? I sound pathetic. I've got to keep my head held high and aim to get better. Uh-oh, so we're gonna lose her for this this tournament, I guess.
Kiryu-san.
Have you heard from Kiyuki-chan?
Yeah.
No, not lately. She's not answering her phone. And we were going to make chirashi today too. She's not the type to just not show up to work. Yeah, I think this is a first for her. I wonder what happened. Maybe something about work is what was bothering her before. I guess we'll just have to give her some space.
Hi.
Yeah, I hope she's okay. Same here. Kyuki's gone missing. From here on out, you'll have to battle without Kyuki. Okay. Damn it. I can't remember what type she was as well, because I need to I need to dress up the new girl. First of all, though, I'm going to take a quick pee break. Been drinking quite a lot today, so yeah, bear with me. I'll be back in a minute. Dude, it's not Pepsi. It's summer fruits. Summer fruit squash. Yeah, I'm not much for fizzy drink. I don't drink fizzy drinks too much. Oh, at least I don't think. Do we have a limit now on this? I wonder. Yeah, I don't tend to drink fizzy drinks that often. It's only when I go to like McDonald's or something, which is maybe like once or twice a month if I'm lucky. Yeah, John, that was one of those 8 out of 10 pisses. You know, wasn't super desperate for it, but it was a good one. All right, so we've got to get rid of her. Might use this time to level up some more people. Oh yeah, let's do the makeover thing first. I can't remember what one we need to do. I think the other one was C grade cute, so I need to do C grade sexy for this one. Oh, we got some new hairstyles. Double bun. Let's try that one. What the fuck is that? Oh god. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Oh, this might be more difficult than I thought. What are we at the moment? We need. Yeah, okay, we've got AAA. If we try that. That might work. It's got AAS. Oh wait, no it's not. Oh wait, I didn't equip it, that's why. Hang on. Where is it? That'll do. No, that's not going to improve it. Shit. Okay, so I can equip it again. So now you can get elegant up as well. See that one goes up, the other one goes down. Ah, there you go. That'll work. Yeah, we don't need to do anything else. See if I can get sexy up. No, it's not going to work. Right, that'll do. So we got 3 maxed out on that, 3 maxed out on that, 3 maxed out on that. So we definitely want her in. Try and get some of these ones maxed out. Oh shit, what did I do there? So I think we can use a full lineup now. I hope. Oh, special rules? None. Okay, yes, we can use a full lineup. Gonna need to grind this a little bit to level some of these up. Specifically, the new girl we just got.
いらっしゃいませお客様。
よろしくお願いしま
かわいいな。
ようこそ
す。楽し
フォーシャイン。
He just likes everyone.
い。盛り上がりましょう。
美人さんだな。
Never heard Japanese R&B until this game.
フォーシャイン。
What kind of music would you say this is? Would you say this isn't? I wouldn't say this is R&B, is it?
お待たせしました。
いいねいいね。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来ちゃったよ。
お待ちしてま
This just sounds like this sounds like the Sega Rally replay music to me.
素敵だよ。君
Oh, let's. Who should I get in?
いらっしゃいませ。
声に入ったよ。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、当社員店長さりげなくフォローします。
ようこそ。
Upbeat jazz.
盛り上がってきた。
盛り上がってい
It's quite relaxing, this though.
求め
Finish.
てるように見えますが、店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
Finish.
お会計ですね。
Yeah, this is very Sega music.
ありがとうございました。お願いします。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、ここで1分が経過しました。
Her name is Love.
当社員店長さりげなくフォローします。助けを求めてるように見えますが、
Acid jazz. See, I have no idea when it comes to different subgenres of main genres. I'm totally lost.
はじめまして、翔子です。当社員へようこそ。お願いします。
お会計ですね。
Declined.
ありがとうございました。
They're not making quite as much money. There's a lot of poor customers, isn't there? That's not particularly helping here.
お会計ですね。
延長お願い。
ご延長ありがとうございま
That's
す。
better.
そうなんですか。
素敵だよ。
楽しい。
かわいいな。
お待たせしました。お
美
願いし
人さんだ
ます。
な。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、
The Shinobi extras finished on eBay for 88 quid. How much should I buy that for again? Was it like 60 or 70, wasn't it? I forget how much I paid for it now. 60 odd. Wow. Did alright then. Good job I bought it then. Are you looking to get a copy as well then, dude?
お会計ですね。
Or have you already got it?
また来てくださいね。
Kinda.
お願いします。
Acid jazz is upbeat jazz with disco or club vibe to it. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, it kind of sounds like that, doesn't it?
失礼します。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
I find it kind of relaxing. Probably not something I listen to in my free time, but as a game soundtrack, it's pretty
お
relaxing.
会計ですね。
お願いします。
The PAL copy has a different soundtrack, does it? Is it Richard Jacks, isn't it? Did the soundtrack for it?
ようこそ。
The P5 music's fucking great. I love all the P5 music. That's just one of those soundtracks that is just the whole thing is great.
お会計ですね。
Damn it.
2分経過最後まで油断はできないぞ
Richard Jacks is the king of cheesy game music.
お待ちしておりました。
かわいいね。
お願いします。
お会計ですね。いらっしゃいませ。
He did some of the Outrun music, didn't he?
盛り上がってきた。
Some of the remixes.
よろしくお願いします。お願いします。
お会計ですね。
延長で。
ご延長ありがとうございます。総社員フィーバータイムだ。
Fever Dynamite.
皆様今宵は
There's a third Dynamite cop game called Asian Dynamite. Really?
騒ぎましょう。
What, made by Sega? When the fuck did that come out?
お会計ですね。
Or you have me on? It's a Naomi 2 game. Was the first game Naomi 1 then?
なるほど。
盛り上がってきた。
お待たせしました。
いいねいいね。
ようこそ総社員。
残り時間はあとわずかラストスパートだ
いらっしゃいませ。
かわいい。
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Die Hard Arcade was Sega STV. Yeah, I mean Dynamite Cop 1. Sorry, dude.
助けを求めてるように見えます
Wasn't
が
that Naomi?
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています
The Dreamcast one. Yeah.
お会計ですね。
Really should play that.
ありがとうございました。お願いします。
John, you should try streaming with that HDMI cable you got for the Dreamcast.
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています
Be interested to see how well it comes out.
総社員フィーバータイムだ。
お願いします。ありがとうございました。
ここでタイムアップだ
Right. Yeah, we didn't get quite as much money to be using not as good girls. Still not bad. Leveled up a bit. Just got to get Shoko up to level 10 so we can take her out and move that quest along. Speaking of quests.
桐生さん、
Oh, hey, Kiryu-san. You got any time you can spare? Why, what's up? Remember that friend I mentioned who was quitting her job as a hostess? I've got an update for you.
ああ、
Okay, I can spare some time. Great. Come hang out with me for a bit. Yeah, I'd be interested to see how that the quality comes out for that. I think VG. Do you say VGA was still the ultimate, wasn't it? It just looks so stupid. So what's this about your friend? Well, I took your advice and apologised to her, and then she opened up about why she wanted to quit. Yeah? Why? It was her mum.
お
Her mum? Yeah, so this girl, her name's Hitomi, and I guess her mum found out she was a hostess and blew a gasket, told her to quit and everything. The problem is Hitomi was raised in a single mum home. She doesn't want to upset the woman who raised her. So if I have this straight, Hitomi wants to stay a hostess, but her mum is asking her to quit, so she has to? Yeah, and today she's going to see her mother to have a talk, so it's got me kind of worried. I want to go check up on her, but going by myself would be tough, so I hope you don't mind that it dragged you out. Not at all. I know what it's like to worry about your friends. Ah, you're a doll. Yes, this is why we're grinding the cabaret clubs. We're trying to get these sub-stories. You have to drop this hostess thing.
ん
Hitomi. That's your friend, Aika? Yeah, and I'm guessing that angry lady there is her mum. There's nothing right about the nightlife business. Especially when you could be focusing on getting a real job. Being a hostess is a real job. I take pride in my work, and someday I want to be one of the best. That way I could make your life easier, Mum. That's why I took it up in the first place. What's gotten into you? I'd rather struggle to get by than lose my daughter to this indecent corruption. It's nothing but snakes and rats who work in this business, and one day they'll drag you down to their level. That's not true. I'm telling you it is. For your own good, quit this job and cut your ties with everyone in this terrible business. And that friend of yours, Aika-chan, was it? I don't want to see you hanging around with her anymore. No, but... Hitomi...
Oi.
It's tough to hear, but this is between her and her mother, Aika. We can deal with the... Aika? Oh no. I'm not going to lose Hitomi. Aren't you that Aika-chan girl? Yeah, and I'm Hitomi's friend. Aika. Well, I've just finished telling Hitomi to leave this life behind. She's capable of being more than a hostess. And she never would have strayed into this devil's den if it weren't for you, so I'll thank you to stay out of her life. What? I had nothing to do with it. Hitomi dreamed of being a world-class hostess all on her own. I get that you're worried, and I can even understand your bias against hostesses in general. But this is like Hitomi-chan's life. Can't you appreciate that she's trying to follow her heart? The nerve of you butting into our family's business. This has nothing to do with you. It does too. I'm Hitomi's friend. Aika. More like just another hostess hussy. This conversation is over. Hitomi's going to quit this job, and that's that. Come, Hitomi. Mama. Ah! Ouch. That hurt, you old bag. I'm sorry.
Huh?
You think that's going to cut it in a town like this? As a host, my face is my pride, Granny. You almost wrecked it. Your face? All I did was bump into you. Well then, why don't you make it up to him? You can come request us at the club. We've got quotas to meet, you know. We'll give you your money's worth. Who would spend money on you two thugs? I wouldn't be caught dead at some filthy host club. Oh yeah, lady? Let's see if that's still the case after I kill you. Well, if you kill her, she's definitely not going to go to the club, because she'll be dead. Mama, please.
Oi.
Hey, pretty sure forced solicitation isn't allowed here. And who are you, the host police? No, just a cabaret club manager who plays by the rules. Stand back, ladies. This is about to get uglier than it already is. Okay. Oh, so you think you can intimidate us off the streets, huh? Let's teach this idiot how tough this business can be. Who's the one that's going to die here? Wait, VGA... You want to do VGA at 960p? That's an odd resolution. I bet SJWs won't cry about Kiryu being objectified in this game like they do to half-naked women. To be fair, Tron, this is something that you have to do yourself. But, hey, I think it's fine to have good-looking characters in your game, whether they're male or female. Doesn't hurt to show them off a bit, does it? See you later, John. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Kinda over the top. That kit, that is the whole point of this game. Didn't even break a sweat. You're really a cabaret club manager? Yeah, and guys like you drag the whole down the whole business. You give us all a bad name. Put us something like this again, and I'll make sure you're too ugly to find work in this town. No need for that. Sorry. Thank you for saving my mother, sir. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry, but who exactly are you? I'm Kiryu, the manager of the club Aika works at. Kiryu-san, how can I ever repay you? Well, I could think of a way. Oh? Please, just say the word. Chicka wow wow. Why have you taken us here? I want to help you one more time, as customers of Aika in our club. Kiryu-san, did that guy knock a screw loose? No. When it comes to entertaining people, you're a pro among pros, Aika. So here's your challenge. Make those two see eye to eye with the skills of the hostess that I know you are. Huh? You think I can do that? Yep. I know who I'm talking to. Aika the party queen. That's you, right? Kiryu-san. You're right. I'll give it a shot. Then let's get to work. Yeah. Okay, you two. We're about to drink until we all get along. What? What? Aika the party queen at your service. Nobody gets a party going better than me. Not even a disagreement this heavy can stand between me and a good time. So come on, let's get this party started. Is making them drunk really a good idea? Bye, Hitomi. You actually did it. You three were like best friends by the end. Not gonna lie, Kiryu-san. This one was a struggle. But I did it, and I owe it all to you. Nah, I didn't do much. I admit, though, I wasn't expecting Hitomi's mum to have been a former hostess. Yeah, and to be betrayed by your own manager and saddled with a bunch of debt. Can you blame her for not wanting to trust people in this business ever again? Makes sense that she didn't want her daughter getting tied up in the same traps. Yeah, hell of a story. But we got through to her in the end. I think she realised not every guy in this industry is a bastard. Good. And Hitomi's going to stay at her job for now, so everything's pretty much golden. Nice. Well, shall we, Kiryu-san? Shall we what? Hit the bars, of course. I owe you at least a few beers, stud. Heh, sure. I guess I worked up a bit of a thirst. Nice. The party don't stop till that tux drops, Kiryu-san. What? Aika the party queen says, let there be booze. You wouldn't defy a royal decree, would you? Heh, I wouldn't dare. I'm objectifying him, don't worry. I don't really see the problem with it. I think there's different levels of it where it becomes a bit cringe. Like when you have like just tits bouncing all over the place like they're made of jelly or something. I think that's a bit much, I think. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with good looking characters. Absolutely no problem. Oh no, I don't care. I was just pointing out. Yeah, I didn't know. It's not that Tron. I was kind of explaining my sort of stance on it more than anything. That's what bothers me about those kind of arguments. Like, are you objectifying women? But then isn't that kind of the same for guys? Because like, let's face it, not many guys look like Kiryu does, especially considering he's like 38 or something in this. What a person I used to know, which shall not be named. I don't want to put any names out there, but she used to say that like she'd get bent out of shape about how women are portrayed in games, but then at the same time said that guys that are like Kiryu, or well, not specifically Kiryu, but they're like super muscle bound and whatnot, are power trips. And it's like, hang on a minute, how is, if you're saying that's damaging, then how is that not damaging to men? Because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to look like that. So yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? Undies getting eaten by Vajajars. Yeah, yeah. I think there's different levels of it, isn't there? I mean, Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball would be a good example of probably going a little bit too far in one direction for me. I did buy that game as a teenager, though, just so you know. Full disclosure. Full disclosure. Ah, right. We need to keep building up the characters. Hey, I was a teenager. I think we might... Should we keep those guys in? No, I'm going to change... Try and get all the gold ones leveled up to max. Oh, we nearly have. Right, let's work on the silvers then. Uh, 24. Sweet. Okay, yeah, we'll try and get the golds and silvers up. We'll get them ready for the last battle. I'm sure you bought it for the good sport mechanics. Yeah, I did. Yeah, really good volleyball game. It's not. It's shit. Never even heard of it. Do you know the fighting game Dead or Alive kit?
いらっしゃいませお客さん
Have you heard of that before? Another example, they censored Kami's intro in SF5. Her crotch was close to the screen, so they repositioned the camera. But Vega's position, he thrusts his man bulge in the screen even more than Kami, but that was left in. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do it for one character, you have to do it for another. It should be equal that way, shouldn't it? I don't. Dead or Alive is a fighting game akin to like Street Fighter or Tekken. And its big selling point when it first came out was it had really bouncy boob physics. They've toned it down over the years, so I think 5 and 6, when that comes out next year, it's a bit more realistic. But yeah, it had this thing where it had like in the options you could change your age, and if you changed it up to the higher you did the age, the bouncier the boobs got. This was back in like 1996, by the way. I think it's 96, 95, 96 or something. Mika's butt smack. Yeah, I saw that. They changed, was it just those two they changed? It was during the beta, wasn't it? They changed that. Actually, you know what? This is kind of, although this is maybe not the most interesting thing to watch, it's quite good. That I don't really have to concentrate on it much, so I can chat to you guys a bit more easily than usual. They toned it down a lot. Did they hid something? Didn't they? Did they hide something? Again, did they reposition the camera a bit or? Can't see her slap her booty. I don't know where does that end? If it happens to both genders in the game, why like get your why get bent out of shape? Oh shit! Doesn't like anyone. Oh wow, she's can we extend it? Yeah, but she's getting tired. Gonna have to give her a rest after this. Yeah, during a critical art, yeah. It's when like her oh shit. Oh, nearly missed it. She has her partner come on, doesn't she? And they like smash the butts together, right? Into the other character's head. That's it, perfect. Got the other tycoon happy. There you go. And yeah, that's the there shouldn't be a double standard. That's the thing. If you're going to treat, they should be treated exactly the same. I mean, that's what equality is after all, right?
ありがとうございました。
Just treat everyone the same.
いらっしゃいませ。
そうなんですか。お願いします。
お会計ですね。
Give girl a reward. Wow, she hasn't got a lot of health points, does she? Considering how high level she is.
また来てくださいね。いらっしゃいませ。
あいつだよ。
残り時間はあとわずか。
お会計ですね。
They balance it with a hot Ryu. Is that bearded Ryu?
お会計ですね。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、当社員店長さりげなくフォローしま
We're
す。
doing all right. We're doing all right. Come on, someone.
当社員
Just
フィー
fever.
バータイムだ。
Get some more money out of these two at least.
ようこそ。
また来ちゃったよ。
当社員
No worries, Kit.
お待ちしておりました。
Just get Shoko in there for a minute.
お会計ですね。
また来てね。
I think we did all right money-wise here.
超お金持ちのお客様の
Oil Baron.
当社員はどんなおもてなしを見せてくれるのか。
行くぜ。パーティーはこれからだ。
いいですか？楽しい。
ありがとうございま
Oh, close.
楽しいですね。
That was a close one.
当社員最高。ここでタイ
Oh yeah, everyone's culture is different. I think that's the thing, isn't it? Oh well, we actually got to number 1 there. Yes, right. We got Shok up to level 13. That means we can do the first drinking mission with her, I think. Yep, sweet. Let's do that. Oh, Kiryu-san. You've been working hard, haven't you? Never feels like it's as hard as you guys. In that case, would you be interested in going out to eat with me? Yeah, I'm hungry too. Let's go. Great. Definitely less censored, but nothing more than nothing wrong with that. I don't know. It's if anything, it's more censored, isn't it? Because like violence and nudity is actually a lot of it's kind of banned over there, isn't it? Or heavily censored. But then again, they have a lot of. I think they push the borderline a lot more. They toe the line. There's a lot more like partial nudity, I'd say. Daruma, huh? What an excellent choice, Kiryu-san. I've been waiting to try this place. Oh, perfect then. You should definitely try the kushikatsu. I love skewers. Looking forward to it. TV shows are pretty lewd, are they?
こっちの生活はどうだ。順調にいってるか。
ええ。でも実は最近いろいろ考えてしまうせいか、なかなか夜寝つけないんですよね。
なんだ。もしかしてホームシックか。
どうなんでしょう。ただ引っ越しをしてきたばかりで物も少ない部屋にいると少し不安になるんです。まあ前のお店にいた頃は毎日が忙しくて心細いと思う暇がなかっただけかもしれませんけど。
まあ住む場所も働く店も変わったんだ。不安になるのも無理はないさ。
はい。桐生さんはどうです？ホームシックになったりしますか？
Um, let's be honest with her. I think she'd appreciate an honest answer. Yeah, partial nudity. There's a lot of their game shows. Their game shows seem way more fun though. At the same time, from what I've seen, I was showing some of my mates the other day. Did you ever see that game show? I don't know if it was a game show or just a section of a game show, where they had to go into a room and they had to try and find out what was made of chocolate and what was real. So they'd pick an object, and then they'd have to take a bite out of it. And if they got it right, they got it right. If they get it wrong, then they look dumb and they get blasted with like high pressured air. It just seemed nuts.
一刻も早くカムロ町に帰りたい。
え？
新しい土地に来たばかりだと欲しいものがあってもどこで売ってるのかわからんことが多くて不便でな。カムロ町ならあの店に行けば売ってるのにと何度考えたことか。
ああ、なるほど。その気持ちはわかります。でも桐生さんもこのお店を新しく見つけたように少しずつ覚えていくしかないんでしょうね。一緒に新天地で頑張っていきましょう。
Was that a good answer?
逆に俺が励まされてしまった。
Doesn't look like it.
もう引っ越しは全部終わったのか。
ええ、ちょうど終わったばかりです。荷物が少なかったので割とすぐでしたね。必要なものがあってもこっちで買えばいいかなって思っていたので。
なるほどな。
そうだ、何か買っておいたらいいものとかってありますかね。
Ramen for your neighbours. Yeah, that could work. Like, make friends with your neighbours. A bicycle. To be fair, any of those answers could work. Woo, I'll let you pick this one, unless someone else wants to answer. Which answer do you think? I'm really not sure here. Spanish game shows are pretty showy. Yeah, we don't really have. I can't remember the last time I saw a game show over here. They don't tend to be like that though. Ah, Kit got in there first. Stuffed animal.
ぬいぐるみだ。
え、ぬいぐるみですか？
女子は心細い時にぬいぐるみを抱いて寝るとテレビで見たことがある。心を落ち着かせるアイテムってのは必要だろ
う。なんか偏見に満ちた情報なのが気になりますが、そう言われると確かに欲しくなってきました。クレーンゲームとかで撮ればいいんですかね。私あまり上手じゃなくて。
なら今度一緒に行くか。こう見えてクレーンゲームは割と得意だぜ。
はい、ぜひ。
So that was second
桐生
best
さんとデ
answer.
ート楽しみにしてます。
Damn it, we're
翔
not doing
子
too well
は
here.
休みの日とか何をしているんだ。
東京にいた頃はよく散歩をしてましたね。特に目的を決めずに街を歩いて目に留まった美術館や古典にふらっと立ち寄ったりしてます。
ほう、なかなか洒落た過ごし方じゃねえか。
ただこの辺はそういう場所が少なくて代わりに本屋に立ち寄ることが多いですね。
本屋、読書が趣味なのか。
そうですね、読むのも書くのも好きなんです。
Okay, so she's a bit classier then.
翔子が好きそうな本といえば。
Oh god, what the answer's gonna be here? Manga, romance. You read books that come with model parts? He sounds like a creeper at times. Kit, I think it's just his voice. I think it's very like, just a bit like, it's quite deep, isn't it? Sounds cool though. I think it sounds cool, his voice. I'm gonna say you read romance.
やはり恋愛小説とかか。喫茶店の隅で紅茶でもすすりながら優雅に読んでそうなイメージだが。
私ってそういうイメージですか？
It's gonna be manga, isn't it?
なんだか少し言い出しにくくなっちゃいました。
んということは違うのか。
まあ小説もたまには読むんですけどね。実は私漫画が大好きなんです。
ほう、漫画か。確かにちょっと意外だな。
She's perfect.
翔子もそういうのを読むんだな。
家にも結構たくさん漫画があったんですよ。でも引っ越す時に全部
You're not a
実
fan,
家に
Wu.
送っちゃいました。そしたら床が抜けるって母に怒られまして、
ずいぶんたくさん持っていたんだな。
I've got quite a lot.
ふらふらと本屋さんに入るたびに何か買ってましたからね。だから今は家に漫画がなくてちょっとつまらないんです。また買い直そうかな。桐生さんはどんな漫画がお好きですか？
Battle, gag, or sexy? I reckon battle. I'll let you guys decide though. What do you reckon? She's a tough one to figure out. I'm really not sure. Do you reckon she's a battle manga fan? Oh, definitely a manga fan. Okay. Yeah, I collect a few. I'm trying not to collect too much of them though, because they take up so much space. XXX Holic is one of my faves. Isn't that the clamp one? Gag. Ah, shit. Kit got there first, Woo. We'll go with battle.
そうだな。強いて言うならバトル漫画だ。俺もこんな技を出してみてえと思うこともあるぜ。
桐生さんがこっそりビームを出す練習をしてると思うと面白いですね。
そういう感じの技ではないんだが。それで翔子はどんな漫画が好きなんだ？
私はギャグ漫画が好
She
きなん
likes
ですよ。
gag. Damn.
頭を空にして心の底から笑えるのがいいですよね。
なんだか今日は俺の知らない証拠をどんどん発掘している気がするぜ。
You can't see the words.
そうですか？
You watching on your
も
phone,
しかし
Tron?
て漫画を描いたりもしているのか？
実はそうなんです。まあ下手の横好きレベルなんですけどね。
Comedy.
よくわ
Kit.
かりましたね。
漫画が好きだということが表情から伝わってきたからもしやと思ったんだ。パーフェクトクイーンだった頃の仮面みたいな笑顔の何倍も今の証拠はいい顔してるぜ。
桐生さん、
うちの店ではずっとそういう表情でいてほしい。ギャグ漫画を見てる時のような笑顔でな。
はい、ありがとうございます。私頑張りますね。
Oh, damn, that was bad. Wow, that's the first one we've actually like properly failed, I think. Well, I'm certainly full. Sorry the conversation was all over the place today. Yeah, it was pretty off the rails, huh? But I'd love to talk to you again like this. We should. Just let me know when it's a good time. Of course. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, you got a couple of levels out of it. I can't do it again. You have to wait until like it's every 10 levels you get to go out with them. So you've got to wait until she gets level 20. There's something else I have to do though. We've got to go out and get some sponsorship from some of the shops around the town. So we're going to go do that now. Just to break things up a little bit too.
行こう。
Oh, I forgot fucking... what's her name again? I've even forgotten. Haruka's here. Should we get into a fight? I need to blow off some steam. Suck it. Oh! I love that move.
たく時間食っちまった。
I forget what it's called now. Tiger something? I can see now that was weird. What was happening? What was happening, Tron? Oh, you've just got Majima in Yakuza 0. How are you getting on with it, Woo? Great work before, Kiryu-san. The game's selling like hotcakes thanks to your top-shelf voice acting. By the way, I heard you're looking for help. I'm ready to take on the challenging role of handsome construction worker. Please let me join your cast, Kiryu-san. He's such a cool character, isn't he? I struggle to pick between the two of them as like my favourite character, but I'd say Kiryu's probably. I like Kiryu a little bit more just because I've done so many more games with him as the main character. Oh, I wonder how long you get to use him. Do you want me to tell you? Like, without giving too much spoilers away. Why are you barefoot and shirtless? It's just it's a costume you get, Kit, at the end of the game. And someone just wanted to pick that one.
しばらく寝てろ。
Woo, the entire game is pretty much half and half. You play half as Kiryu, half as Majima. It's usually one chapter as one chapter as the other, and you'll go back and forth like that. Oh, you couldn't see the words in chat? That's weird. I think the other guys saw it. Well, they could see your comments at least. I think. Right, so we've got to look out. There's a certain type of thing we're looking out for in the shops here. Oh, go on then. Ah, missed it. There's a move you can do with guys with a knife. Can't remember exactly how to do it though. Come on. Yeah, you see it showed up there for a second.
手間取らせやがって。
Just disconnected from chat. I haven't seen the trailer for it, Tron. Did they show it today? Because it's TGS started today, didn't it? Like properly. Fucking hell! You know what? I need to pee again. It's really bad. Just gonna have to look around here. Yeah, I heard. I saw like a teaser trailer for it a while ago, but did they release a proper trailer for it today? So I don't usually play mobile games, but if it's Yakuza influenced, I'd probably give it a whirl. I actually released today. Wait, is it over here though, or is it only in Japan? Or, well, it'll probably be Asia, wouldn't it? Because I'd really like to give that a whirl. Right, okay, so there's nothing up here. I showed the trailers earlier. I haven't had a chance to kind of look through all the TGS stuff that got released today. But have you guys seen the new Resident Evil 2 and Devil May Cry 5 trailers? DMC5 looks fucking amazing. Oh, Grandad Dante. Oh, hang on, Bike Chan. To the rescue. I'll post them in the Discord after they're done. I'll probably post quite a few trailers to be fair. I'm gonna comb through the internet to see what was released today. No, nothing down there. There was did you guys watch me play Valhalla? You know, the bartending game. They're releasing a sequel called Nirvana in, I think it's in like 2020, so we've got a while to wait. But I'll probably give that a go. Tearing up as usual, I see. I thought so. A word of caution, however, there's a bloodthirsty psycho on the loose who's been sighted on the same street as Higuchi Kaiken. Even worse, it seems he's caught wind that you're in town. Whatever you do next after hearing this blood-curdling news is up to you. Where is he? Oh. Might as well, while we're in the area, might as well go and deck him. Hey you, Yakuza. I can tell there's more to you than meets the eye. Sniff sniff. You have a peculiar scent. I'm telling you this for your own good. Pack your shit and get the fuck out of town, or else. Or else what? Isn't it obvious? I'll bathe in your own blood. I think not. I think it's time for some extreme heat mode. I know he's already done. We'll just keep it going. I think he deserves it. What? How do you say that? Oh, wah! Looks like I'm the one who got covered in blood. Please, no more. I'm done here. I'll give you this instead. A flashbang. Weird present. Going barefoot in an urban environment is dangerous for your feet. Yeah. Then again, this is a game where we do moves like that and people don't die. So I think we can assume that Kiryu is not going to come to any harm feet-wise. That guy's got a gun. Do you guys want to see the heat move for guns in this game? Bearing in the mind that Kiryu's not meant to actually kill anyone. Oh, hang on. Ah, shit. Only has one bullet in it. I'll have to do it next time. How do we miss that? They didn't announce localization for Western release, but it'd be nice. What, Yakuza Online? That sucks, dude. I say I don't play phone games very often, but I'd probably give that one a shot. I wouldn't put any money in it though. I don't put any money into all those free-to-play games. We need to get some food for Mr. Kiryu. Let's fill his health up again. Just eat a bunch of crabs. Get anyone back to full health. I'd be surprised if they don't bring out the phone game over here. I mean, it can't be that expensive to localize. And I feel like there's probably enough fans of this game now in the West that it'd be okay to do so. Where are these shops? I'm trying to find you an example of the shops we're looking for. Nope. Yeah, dude, Judge Eyes. It looks fucking great. The moves look even more insane than this game does. I'll be getting that day one. No doubt about that. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for icons like this. So we make partners with them, and then we get fans for the club. So you see, if we look at the Cabaret Club Grand Prix, we've got all of these shops down the right-hand side. And look, one of them's called Hungry Tom. Downloading the demo now. What, for Judge Eyes, Tron? You've got the Japanese account. It's a shame it's not translated, otherwise I'd probably give it a go as well. Oh wow, they're all here. Hungry Tom's up here because it's like a big it's like a gigantic sign. It says Hungry Tom all over it. You'll have to let me know what it's like, dude. Oh, red bun. Haruka always wants us to play Virtual On, but she wants me to finish the game. Yeah, so this is Hungry Tom. It's a steakhouse. What's your secret, Tom? I'm always hungry. Where do we go? Is there another one here? No, how many have we got left? 2. One of them's a bookshop. Oh, the bookshop's on the corner up there. There was a trailer talk about an online like GTA. What Rockstar's working on it. Don't remember all the details. Is that not Red Dead's online kit? Because they just said they're delaying that. It's not going to come out until November. Could be that. Where's the last one? Oh, fuck off, guys. Is there a... I wondered if there might have been a heat move in regards to that. It was a bad joke. I was trying to make a reference to Hulk always being angry. What's your secret, Banner? I'm always angry. I'm always hungry. No baseball in this one, Woo. I think that's... oh, wait, well... There's no baseball team in it, like 6. There's they've got the you know, the batting cages, but yeah, that's it. Right, where's this last one? Oh guys, I'm really sorry. I hate to do this. I've had too much to drink today. I really need to pee again. Honestly, I've got like fucking old man bladder now. I'll be back in a minute. There we go. But yeah, no, it's got the batting cages. We got it, Tom. It was so weird we forgot to laugh is all. That sounds like what happens when I try to tell a joke. I'm not one for telling jokes. I'm not very good at them. Horomon Yaki Tetsuji is the last one we need, wherever that is. I'm guessing it's on this end though. Might be down here. Let's try going along the riverfront here. But yeah, no, batting cages are in this. There's golfing. There's a golfing thing in this one, which was I got probably the best clips of my entire streaming career on a couple of weeks back. We had to do this like really hard challenge, and you basically had to get like hole in one, a hole in one to do it, and we got 3. Alright, what's she going to give us? Oh, just more candy. Yeah, I wondered if it was one of the places along here. Oh, hi guys. Someone needs to go for a swim. We're too strong. I bet you'd be a rad mech pilot, Uncle Kaz. Yeah, it's just he wants us to play Virtual on. I don't know if you guys have ever played that. Bit of an obscure Sega arcade game. Yeah, so we haven't checked up here and along that one road. That's the only place we haven't been. The other thing is, it could be some of them only open at certain times a day. So it could be that as well. Really don't get on with the battle music in this one as much. Woo, by the way, the bicycles are like the best weapon. If you ever see a bike and you're having a hard fight, you'll win every time. I seem to remember it being the same case for Zero. It's not along here, is it? No, I reckon I'll have to change the time of day. Should we change the costume as well for Kiryu? Yeah, unless it's along here, it'll be a different time of day, I think. Yeah, it's a different time of day. It's not in here, is it? Just stop this woman from getting harassed. But yeah, no, this battle music isn't as good as well, this battle music isn't. Most of the rest of the game has really good battle music. It's just this one I'm not too keen on. CPU get tougher as you level. Yeah, I mean you'll just see bad guys with longer health bars. That's about it. They hit a bit harder as well. That's kind of how they deal with it. Oh, have we got a new present? We do. So what they're doing is, like, every week since launch, they've been adding another fun pack. Cursed Tonfa. We'll get that. We'll get rid of the flashbang. Thunder Dagger. Yes, please. Got a new character. You've received the Majima construction helmet. You can change it any time in the hideout. Wait, does that mean we can just wear the helmet? So this is a new costume. Okay, yeah, we'll wear that. Why not? Let's have a costume. Let's have that on. Yo, Tom, can I say fuck in your stream? Yes. If that wasn't already obvious. Why would you think you weren't allowed to? Haruka, can you stay here? Is that right? Or are you not allowed to? I don't think she can. Yeah, why would you... Why, did a lot of streamers not let you say fuck then? Just going to have one more quick check along that road. Because I reckon if it's going to be anywhere, it'll be along that top road. I've gone into an argument with Goldcap because I said fuck shit and HIV once. Well, no, that's fair enough, dude. I mean, it's down to the streamer. I wouldn't really blame him for that. He's just got his own rules. I've got mine. I swear a lot, so I couldn't stop people from swearing if I'm swearing myself. Do you understand what I mean? Oh shit. I mean, I'm fairly careful with certain things that I say. It's just, you know, everyone's got different things they wanna censor, I guess. So yeah, I wouldn't hold it against him too much, dude. I know it's a bit of a pain to have to keep in mind, like, different streamers' preferences, but I mean, you've got your own stream for that, haven't you? Just be as uncensored as you want. Oh, we got another gun. Hang on. I want to see if I can show the heat move for it. You guys. Where is it? Oh, I think the gun might have just disintegrated. But I think I punched the guy too hard. There's another heat move I can do though. If I parry the guy like that, I missed it. Try that again. And I'll get to a comment in a minute. Don't worry, man. Oh, fuck it. I can't get the timing down. And then he said, if you don't like it, leave. And after 3 hours spent on his stream and over $50 in donation, I've decided to leave his stream forever. I wouldn't hold it too much against him, man. I mean, he might have had like a tough day, and like this isn't like saying, I'm not trying to like put you down or anything here, but if he's got a rule for his stream, I think you have to follow it because it's his rules. Everyone's gonna have different rules. I mean, most streams don't let you swear full stop. Like like, even a little bit, do they? They'll say like frick or something instead of fuck. But yeah, it'd be a shame to see you guys like not talk to each other. I mean, if you've been in there for 300 hours, you must have built up some kind of like even minor friendship. It'd be a shame to lose that just for something like that. Oh, you stopped streaming till spring. Oh yeah, you did say. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about that. I think the other thing is you might have been having a bit of a rough day, and might be a bit stricter than usual because of it. And it's it can be like a sponsorship thing as well. So like if he's trying to get sponsorship for his channel, or like if he's putting his videos on YouTube, they get different monetization depending on if you swear and things like that. Here's the last one. Right, that's all of those done. Yeah, so we've got all of them now. That's fair enough, man. I mean, if it's that much of an issue for you, just don't go back. It's fine. But I just wanted to make you like kind of see it from his point of view as well. As I said, I wouldn't have thought he'd do it like to spite you or anything. I think that's just his rules. There's some kind of heat move where you chuck them over the edge, and then oh, it might be this. Hang on. And then they get like oh no, too late. Yeah, you like drop them, and then they like hit their balls on the edge of a boat. Maybe you have to do it from this angle. I guess not. He's too strict in your opinion. That's fine, man. I mean, I think you just have to respect that, like, that's his rules, and you're going to stick by your beliefs. All I'm saying is that you guys can have differing opinions and still be friends. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, no one agrees with other people 100%, do they? I'm sure there'll be things that we disagree on, but I'd like to think we could still talk to one another. But I'm not particularly strict with language, because, like I said, I swear like a sailor. So it wouldn't be fair if I swore and didn't let you guys swear. When I came to his stream at the beginning of 2018, he was swearing and everything was relaxed. That kind of leads me to believe that he's just had a bit of a rough day and just didn't really want to see it. And I mean, yeah, sound effects say dick, fucking pussy. He might just change his mind. There might be a reason why he doesn't do swearing in stream. Without asking him, you're not going to know, are you? Did he give a reason for it, or did he just say that's my rules? The wooden sword's actually pretty good. By the way, guys, I'm probably going to try and get the Cabaret Club finished, and then I'll call it a night. And then in the next Yakuza stream, whenever that's going to be, I'll try and do the last couple of sub-stories. He said those are the rules and you got to respect them. I kind of see his point. I mean, if I had rules, I mean, I'd explain why I had the rules usually. Like there's a reason why I try and avoid politics talk and all that kind of stuff, because it just riles people up and it gets the chat to argue with one another. But yeah. if that's his rules, that's his rules, dude. All I can say is that, you know, I mean, are you gonna? Do you have any rules in your stream? Is there no rules at all? Because there's got to be some, right? Like if someone's being a prick in your chat, you'll get rid of them, right? No racism. Well, yeah, no, racism's dumb. Fucking hate racism. Although a couple of these girls are a bit pissed off, I'm gonna put them in again. We'll try and max a few more of them out. Oh, except Endo. We'll swap her out. That'll do. I'd be a prick back to them. Them's the breaks. I think that's the thing, man. I wouldn't take it too personally. I just think it's like if you're going to go into someone else's stream, you have to respect their rules, regardless if you agree with them or not. I think you can still get on with it with the person in question. Not saying you're wrong though. I'm just saying if you're not able to, you know, if you don't want to adhere to those rules, then yeah, just don't go back. It's fine. I think it's a bit of a shame. Like I said, if you guys have been talking for so long. Is it night time over here? Yeah, it's 25 past 8, Woo. I usually finish at 8, but I kind of fancy doing a bit of a longer stream today. Because they're going to get mad and they're going to start saying racist shit and I'll ban them. Thing is though, do you want it to get to the point where they start saying racist stuff? But then again, like I said, we all handle things in different ways. If someone was being a prick in my stream, I try and kill him with kindness first, and I give him a few chances. Like there was someone a couple of weeks back who was spoiling the game, and we gave him loads and loads of chances, and he just didn't change, even after being told not to. Then I banned him. I don't get too attached to online friends. No, that's fair. I mean, I kind of, you know, I'm having trouble making new friends in real life at the moment, just due to my age. So I'm kind of trying to keep as many as possible. It's not going to get to that point because I ain't streaming anymore. If I stream, it's going to be 18 plus. Well, you're going to stream again next year though, right? So you will get back to it. Even though you're 15, that's besides the matter. I mean, it's nothing to do with age, dude. I just think, yeah, just like I said, I thought you have to respect his rules. He must have a reasoning for his rules, so. I don't usually sub to people, so no attachments. The only reason I don't sub to people is because I don't have a lot of money. I have I've got Prime though. I've got Amazon Prime, so I use my Prime sub every month. I try and give it to a few different people. I'll donate to the streams if the stream's cool. Dude, that's I know you donated to me yesterday, so I'm assuming you're saying I'm cool. I'll take that compliment. Although I'm not very good at taking compliments. You got a job, you're making $1,000 a month. Jesus Christ, dude. Since I've been full-time streaming, I think I've made like $300 through Twitch in like 5 or 6 months. So I'm doing it for the love. Ah, woo! I love Max. I think Max might be my favourite streamer. He's such a cool dude. All of those guys are actually. I like all of them. Like, I don't know anything about fighting games really, but watching them play fighting games is really entertaining. Yeah, mine's pretty relaxed. I don't, you know, it's not very over the top and might not be too interesting to people that want to see stupid shit happening, but I'm always good for having a chat. Oh, thanks for stopping in, man. Hope to see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ko is a good streamer. I do like Ko. I like that Ko plays a lot of different stuff as well. Oh, it's exclamation mark rings, by the way, is my currency. If you want to see how much you got. Oh, Ko runs a safer work chat. Yeah, so if I'm going into someone else's stream and I don't know them, yeah, I try not to swear if I can, just in case it's one of their rules. There you go. Yeah, Max's stream is what I'd love to get to. I'd love to get to that level. Like where he's just having you know, he's just shooting shit with his mates and making it his living. Love to be able to do that. Yeah, they're doing like a Mario Party, not a tournament so much, but don't they play each one of the Mario Party games, and then the winner of that one game is the like champion of the game. I'm not an adult by age, but I'm pretty mature usually. I mean, you come across as mature. Oh, if that helps. Right, Max a few more of them out. God, we got so much. Hello, Spidey. Yeah, it's mostly fighting games, isn't it? They must have played the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle this week, didn't they? Because I think it only came out on. It came out on Monday or something. Monster Hunter World, I'd like to play. Right, we got up to level 20, so let's take her out for a drink or some food. Oh, Kiri-san, thanks for all your hard work lately. No, thank you. Say, are you busy right now? I wanted to talk about something with you. Shoko wants to talk. Thanks for the host again, Spidey. Do you take the host away and then give it back again? Wait, hang on. It made the noise, but it didn't actually give me an alert. What was that? That should have been the hosting noise, wasn't it? Yeah, you just rehosted. Okay. I went offline. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I stopped and started the stream again, didn't I? He played solo online. That game's really... What did he play it on? Because it's super busted online on the Switch at the moment, I think. I think the lag is unreal. Yeah, sure. What do you say we try a different place tonight? Sure. I appreciate the gesture. How about Stigil? They stay open late. Sounds good to me. This weekend he's playing with his friends. Yeah, what do you know what the other guys do? Are they I don't think they do streaming full time, do they? Do they have real jobs? This looks even dumber than usual. So you wanted to talk about something? Yes, actually. Yeah, I miss like couch co-op.
桐生さんから見て私はちゃんとお店で接客できていますか？
ん？どうしたんだ急に。
なんだかまだ自分の笑顔がぎこちないというか引きつってる感じがするんです。自然体で笑おうとはしてるんですが前のお店で無理しすぎちゃったのかな。
まあ作り笑顔の癖がついてるだろうからすぐに切り替えるのは難しいのかもしれないな。
はい、ずっと考えていたら笑顔が何なのかわからなくなってきてしまって。桐生さん、キャストにとって笑顔って何だと思いますか？
Her strength, her tool of the trade, her gift. Oh fuck! Her questions are really difficult. Her gift, maybe. You've been streaming really late lately. Just an interesting observation. I've just, just fancied streaming longer. It's not really any other reason, really. Not really any other reason. Kenny's a streamer. I think they have legit jobs, but not entirely sure. Yeah, Kenny's stream is that Unruly? I think I followed his channel. Everyone's just so busy or into drugs. I don't have many gamer friends in person. I think the problem is, dude, it's real life is the issue now at my age. I've probably only got one friend in real life that would probably play games with me, or like semi-regularly. Most of the other people have either moved away or married, or that kind of thing, or have kids. Yeah, that kind of thing. I should play games with friends. Sound Kit, you know what? That's ultimately what I want to move on to. Maybe not in person because I don't have a lot of room here. Like, I barely got enough room for myself, let alone other people. But if I could do some online games, even with just people from the stream, would be nice. You'll play games. Yeah, that'd be cool. Kit, I'd be up for that. The next problem, that's not even necessarily the problem. It's not getting people together. It's deciding on what to play, isn't it? I think I might have to get that Jackbox bundle. Annoyingly, I missed the Humble bundle with it in. Because that would have been fun. That would get really dirty really quickly. That game though, I got filthy humour. I'll play games with you if you behave. Oh, you have to be on stream, by the way. You have to have your voice on stream. You're the streamer, you pick it. It's more down to what you guys have got there as well. I think I'm going to have to pitch it in Discord, and we'll see what people have got, and we can play stuff based off of that. Because I'd rather play with some of you guys that have been in the stream for even for a little bit. So I know you're not going to start shouting the N-bomb or anything like that as soon as you're on Discord chat. I'm going to go for her gift.
プレゼントかな。
プレゼントですか？
ああ。客は元気や癒しが欲しくて店にやってくる。そんな客を元気にしたい、癒したい。そういう気持ちでキャストは客に笑顔を送っている。誰かを思い、誰かに心を込めて届ける。それって立派なプレゼントだと俺は思うんだ。
なるほど。桐生さんって詩人なんですね。
Rude.
ちょっと意外です。
今の笑顔は自然でいい感じだぜ、翔子。
あ、
いつでもそういう顔ができるようになるといいな。俺も協力するぜ。
桐生さん、ありがとうございます。
That's the best answer. When it makes that sound, that's the best answer.
翔子はどうしてキャバ嬢になろうと思ったんだ？
最初はお金のためです。 学費の高い学校に通っていたので、それを払うために始めたんです。最初は見た目が良ければ売れるような世界だと思ってたんですけど、入ってみたら全然違って、人気のある方はみんな技術がすごいんですよ。その奥深さに惹かれて次第にのめり込んでいきました。お客様を楽しませるプロ、そんな先輩たちの姿に憧れたんです。
なるほどな。プロ意識の高い証拠らしい理由だ。
まあその意識の高さのせいで笑顔を忘れたり、ちょっと迷走しちゃいましたけどね。
Even straying is experience. You can't expect to be perfect. You haven't strayed off course. All of these are good answers. They're all good answers. Thank you, Kit. You saved me from hell. Kit and Woo, what do you guys usually play, like online wise, if anything, or something multiplayer you would play? No mic for Spidey. He types fast enough. Hate to see how fast he talks. I'm kind of interested to see if Spidey would talk in memes in real life. I kind of want to say even straying is experience. What's wrong with hell? That's kind of demonist. No, nothing's wrong with hell. Apparently they've got all the heavy metal music, so if Little Nicky's anything to go by. I played a lot of Monster Hunter World and Black Ops 4 with a few streamers I know. What did you play on, Woo? Was it PC or PS4? I assume it wasn't Xbox, was it? I'm going to go for even straying as experience.
確かに少し迷走したかもしれないが、その経験もかけがえのない財産だと思うぜ。
財産？
ああ、現にそれがあったからこそ、今の翔子は心の底から笑えるようになったんだ。笑顔の本当の価値を学べた。それだけでも迷走した価値はあったと思うぜ。
桐生さん、確かにそうですね。これからも失敗したり間違ったりすることがあるかもしれない。でもそれを糧にして前に進んでいけばいいんですよね。
その通りだ。そうやって前向きに進んでいけば自然と笑顔になってるもんさ。
はい、私そんな風に生きていけるように頑張ります。
確か翔子はギャグ漫画が好きなんだよな。ならお笑いとかも好きなんか？
好きですよ。漫才も見ますし、たまに寄席とかも行ったりしますね。
はあ、すごいな。俺はあんまり詳しくないからな。
でも桐生さんは笑いのセンスがあると思いますよ。落語とかも練習すればうまくできそうな気がします。
本当かよ。
ええ、そうだ、試しにやってみませんか？謎かけとか。
謎かけ？
はい、じゃあ行きますよ。キャバクラとかけまして何と解きますか？
Oh god, I'm not funny though. Cabaret club, house renovation, telephone club. Too much pressure. Well, too much pressure seems like the bad answer. Right, Woo, you're on PS4 and then Kit, you're on PC, right? Is it just PS4 you've got, Woo, or do you have PC as well? Because I can play on anything. I've got all of them, but my PC isn't great. Yeah, I've always kind of liked. I've liked the idea of maybe leveling up a character on WoW with someone. But that's a time sink right there. You got PS3. I'll play anything as long as it's good. The only genres I don't really touch are RTS and Sims.
Wow.
Like simulators, not The Sims. But yeah, I don't have PlayStation Plus at the moment. I think I'm going to have to get PlayStation Plus because no one has an Xbox One. No one at all. I don't have a lot of multiplayer games on the PlayStation. Well, I don't have barely any multiplayer games as a result. Yeah, Sims is fun. I like making the houses. It's quite fun. I'm going to go for Telephone Club, just 'cause it's got club in the title.
テレクラと解く。
その心は
どちらも
Yeah,
蔵がつく。
it's probably the wrong answer.
桐
No.
生さん、それはちょっと。
やっぱりダメか。
ええ。でも一生懸命考えてる桐生さんがなんか可愛かったです。
Okay, second best answer.
無茶ぶりもいいとこだぜ。
ごめんなさい。でもありがとうございます。
この前言ってた翔子が書いている漫画、順調なのか。
まずまずってところですね。かなりアイデアは固まりつつあります。ただ仕事の方に力を入れているので、最近筆の進みはちょっと遅いんですけどね。
そうか。漫画に割く時間は限られるだろうからな。俺が手伝えればいいんだが。
お気持ちだけでありがたいですよ。でも桐生さんと一緒に作るのは面白そうですね。もし手伝っていただけるとしたら何をしていただけますか？
Give you shoulder massages. No, okay. As a nude model. As an expression model. Leave the screen tone to me?
トーンを張るのは任せろ。
桐生さん、トーン張れるんですか？というか、よくトーンをご存知でしたね。
俺だってそれくらいは知っている。影や背景にシールみたいに貼ればいいんだろ？
まあざっくり言うとそんな感じですけど、カッター使ったり細かい作業になりますよ。
上等だ。昔
Pocket Circuit
サーキットのミニカーの改造をしていたこと。
Yeah.
細かい作業は慣れっこだ。
Woo, have you got to the pocket circuit
そうなんですか。
stuff in Zero yet?
それは助かります。じゃあ原稿ができた際はお手伝いお願いしますね。数日缶詰になるかもしれませんけど、一緒に頑張りましょうね。
Yes.
ああ、
Perfect.
任せ。え？
Here.
もしかして俺はとんでもないことを安請けしてしまったんでは。結構飲んだな。
桐生さんといると楽しいです。私、今のこの気持ちをお客様にも感じてほしい。きっとそれがゴールなんだと思います。ただ私だけ笑うんじゃなくて、会話の中でお客さんと一緒に笑えることが大切なんですよね。それが分かっただけでも大収穫でした。ありがとうございます、桐生さん。
いや、少しでも役に立てたんならよかっ
Chapter
た。
4. Okay.
これからも期待してるぜ、翔子。
Yeah, pocket circuit's
Hey,
just for Kiryu though,
watashi-
I think.
頑張りますね。
Perfect. So let me catch up. Oh, Kit, you built your PC. See, I didn't build mine. I had it built to my specs though. But I feel like I should probably upgrade it myself. I'm kind of scared to though. Xbox more like X sucks. I swear you make that joke at least once a day. How many chapters are in the game? I seem to remember there being quite a lot in Zero. I want to say like at least 16, maybe. But no, Xbox, assuming we're talking about the Xbox One X, that's the best machine in terms of power. It just needs some games. PlayStation's like tied it up as far as exclusives go. No, they've won it easily, like hands down. And then Switch has got all of its cool exclusive stuff as well. Don't be scared. I had a good time building. It's more like I don't want to accidentally buy the wrong parts and then find they don't like work, or you know, fuck the BIOS up or any of that kind of shit. And it's expensive. Like I would like to get a new graphics card, but everything's just too expensive at the moment. And RAM and CPUs. We stayed out pretty late. Time flies when you're having fun. I want to carry this with me to the club. That's great. And if you ever want to run anything by me again, just let me know. I appreciate it. Alright, one more round and we should be able to get her up to level 30. I'll tell you what, if we... I think we might be able to do the championship.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, we can do the championship. Wow. Let's get rid of these guys and get all the best girls in. That's a good lineup. Switch fucking slaughters PlayStation and Xbox and exclusives. I wouldn't say so. Still too early for the Switch yet. It's got really good exclusives, but it doesn't have as many good exclusives as PlayStation does. I'd say it probably has... yeah, I mean, it beats the Xbox already, which is which kind of shows you how badly the Xbox is doing as far as exclusives go. Right. Wait. Fallout 76 isn't a timed exclusive for Xbox, is it? Okay, is this your PC? Let me have a look at your specs. See how you're doing. Holy shit, you got 7700 i7. That's nice. I'll have one of those. How much RAM have you got? 16 gig of RAM. Got solid state, that's good. You got 1060. The 1060 for $208 seems pretty good. Wow. Might have to buy a CPU from America. It seems like it'd be cheaper. Oh, and it checks compatibility. That's useful. That's really useful. Nice. Zelda, Mario, more Mario, Splatoon, even more Mario, Donkey Kong. Yeah, but you could just, for the same sentence, you could say that the Wii U has better exclusives than that. Switch is great though. Don't get me wrong. I love my Switch. The Millionaire League Championship. We finally made it. Yeah. Doesn't feel right being here without Kiyuki.
Hi.
Right. You know, there was this one time I got kidnapped by a rival club. You don't think Kiyuki-chan kidnapped? Over a cabaret club battle? Ah, what is that terrible smell, Forshane? Oh, that's right, it's poverty. Your club always reeks of it. I'd like you to meet the young lady who's going to kick you around today. This is our club ace, Yua. What a pleasure to meet you. So you're Yua, the national hostess. That's me. Wow. Snap out of it, Kiryu-san. Yeah. My bad. Where is that uppity little girl of yours? Koyuki-chan, was it? Don't tell me she called in sick. How unfortunate, considering how the odds are already stacked against you. Can you even go on without her? At this rate, why even waste everyone's time with a battle? If you forfeit now, you might save face. Yeah, right. Who would do that? We'll fight. It'll hurt without Kiyuki-chan, but with or without her, we're gonna beat you. Oh, please. This time your fate is sealed. No matter how much you struggle... That's right, no matter how much you struggle. What's that supposed to mean? Heh, don't mind me. You'll see soon enough. Shall we settle this? Yua, show them your full strength. Okay. Was that my cue? Ladies and gentlemen, the Cabaret Club Grand Prix Millionaire League Championship. Today, our champion, Kiniicho Platinum Goddess, faces a new challenger, Sotenbori Forshine. Can they hope to compete against the national hostess without their darling Koyuki?
キャバクラバトルスタートです。
Let's get the Cabaret Club battle started. Let me catch up with the chat. Seems like we've started a fight here. You can use PC part picker for the UK as well. Sweet. I'll have to use that. Animal Crossing will be good. Yep. Smash Brothers. I mean, it's all the thing about the Switch is we're not getting a lot of like brand new exclusives in terms of like, you know, something that isn't Mario. Like Nintendo don't come up with a lot of new franchises a lot, do they? Prices have changed a lot, Sam. This is from over a year ago. I know. I don't know if they've got worse or better now because of the Bitcoin shit. Wii U is a great machine. It had decent games, but it only had good games from Nintendo. There's like no third-party support at all. Yeah, Spidey, don't get a Wii U. I think nearly everything is going to get ported over to the Switch. Woo, they discontinued the Wii U like a year and a half ago, I think. Yeah, I mean, Splatoon is the newest thing they've made. But it's still like, you know, that's a couple of years old now.
さあ、ついにやってまいりました。リーグチャンピオンシップ。
They are cheap, yeah, but some of the games might be quite expensive still.
負けるつもりはないからね。
負けらんねえな。
キャバクラグランプリナンバーワンを選ぼうの。
$60 isn't too bad. Can't really go wrong with that. Okay, let's get Ica in. You just want to be careful, like if you're buying it from like you know, like private ads sort of thing. Make sure that the gamepad isn't fucked. She's ahead of us. We're gonna have to use our fever pretty carefully here, I think.
助けを求めてるように見えますが、フォーシャイン店長、さりげなくフォローします。
Spidey, is there anything particular you want on Wii U? Like any particular game you're after? Shit, she's doing really well here. Ah, fuck. Right, extended session, good. Fuck, it takes people away when they use Fever. I think I might have to do a level 1 Fever here. Get those two going. You want Mario Maker? Oh, sorry, hang on. Sorry, you off, Kit. Okay, if you're here later, I'll be back, but I have to make a store run. Hope you have a good rest of the stream. Bye, chat. Kit, thanks for stopping in. It's nice to have you in properly instead of just sort of, you know, popping your head in the door. I won't be here though, unfortunately. I'm gonna finish soon because I need to get some food. But have a good rest of the day. Hope the store run goes alright. Get Shoko in there.
翔子と申します。放射員へようこそ。
You too, Kit. Yeah, I just I'd save up for a Switch,
お願いします。
and I think most of the stuff will come out on that. That if they don't bring out I would bet money, like real life money, that they'll bring out Mario Maker on the Switch at some point. They'd be absolutely nuts to not do that.
カノです。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。
かわいいな。
お会計ですね。
Okay, we're just ahead, but it's close. I'm gonna have to use a level 1 fever.
助けを求めてるように見えますが、店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
Before she uses hers.
助けを求めてるように見えますが、店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
ようこそ放射員。
Come on, get in there.
いらっしゃい。
放射員フィーバータイムだ。
There you go. That should push us up a little bit further.
いらっしゃいませ。お会計ですね。
延長で頼む。
ご延長ありがとうございます。
すごいじゃん。
Some people like old ladies, Spidey.
よろしくお願いします。
Old ladies need some loving too, I guess.
ここで2分が経過。
お願いします。
Right,
お会計です。
pulled away a bit there.
500万円突破だ。
She's going to use fever in a minute, though, I think. Come on. Keep it going.
ようこそ放射員。
放射員の売り上げは絶好調だ。どこまで伸ばすことができるでしょうか。
いらっしゃいませ。
よろしく。
Get the
お会
check
計
in there.
ですね。
Wow, she loses energy really fast, doesn't she?
放射員フィーバータイムだ。
Yes, perfect.
また来てね。
Absolutely perfect.
残り時間は。
Yeah, I mean, yeah, even Pokken Tournament got ported. I was kind of surprised that got ported.
助けを求めてるように見えます
So
が、
I'm not sure if that game did too well.
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
お願いします。お待ちしておりました。
いいんだな
お。会計ですね。
And wait, Spidey, they're not strippers, by the way. They just chat to the people.
大台に乗ったスタッフの頑張りが伝わってきます。助けを求めてるように見えますが、当社員店長さりげなくフォローします。
いらっしゃいませ。お客さん。
I'm doing well. That doesn't matter who I use here.
よろしく。
かわいい。
And that's how you do it.
これは超お金持ちが放射員に降臨だ。
行くぜ。パーティーはこれからだ。
That's much easier to mash, that one.
楽しいですね。
When you use stronger girls, it's much easier to get like that done. You don't have to mash so hard.
終了。果たして勝負の行方は。
Absolutely
私
annihilated.
の勝利だ。
They have more guests as well. We did it, Kiryu-san. We won.
ああ、
Yeah, I'm sure it was tough without Kyuki, but you guys did great. Phew, I'm beat. That was too close for comfort.
うーん。
Seriously, it's rough without Kyuki-chan. I was melting out there. Impossible. We were guaranteed to win. Why? How did the plan fail? What plan? Too bad, so sad, Kanzaki-san. Kayuki-chan? Yuki-san, I was so scared. What happened? I got surrounded by these thugs.
Nani?
What? Kanzaki. But then, that man over there stepped in. Ah, okay. Got double-crossed, Kanzaki. Yuda-san? Who's he? He's the former owner, but he's been missing for a long time. Yuda? You betrayed me. I was never on your side to begin with. I only joined you to put a stop to your crimes myself.
なんだって
What the hell? What crimes has he committed here? He bought out the Grand Prix Operations Committee, ensuring that his group would always have the advantage. What? Finding proof was the difficult part, but with Forshy making such steady progress, he finally got desperate. But he was so sure he'd win this time. How did we pull it off? I asked an old friend to step in. He went to the committee and took out the trash, so to speak. An old friend?
キルじゃん
Is it Majima? Q-chan, is the suspense killing you? Oh no. Majima-san? Why? Majima-san? These weasels thought they had it made, so I went and taught them that cheaters never prosper. Ugh. What did he do to you? Still, why did it have to be you, Majima-san? Why are you here? Oh, didn't they fill you in, Kiryu-chan? I used to manage the Sunshine with Yuda-chan and Yuki-chan here. What? Then all that nonsense about you being Lord of the Night was...
はい。
It's all true. He was a legend in these parts. We became Sotenbori's #1 club, but then he vanished one day. Where did you disappear to, Majima-san? I was worried sick, you know. Jeez. You were here one day and then gone the next. I thought you must have died. Sorry, Yuki-chan. Well, let's say I had a lot going on at the time. Still, though, kinda sucks that the club I spent all that time building up fell into the hands of this Kanzaki dweeb. And now you're not a hostess, but an owner? You take your eye off the ball for 1 second and the whole game changes. A second? It's been almost 20 years, Majima-san. But why now? What made you decide to come back? Yuda-chan asked me to. I didn't think I could face you after all this time, but I couldn't leave you hanging either. Majima-san. All the same, I'm glad I did. I even nailed down the traitor for you.
Hmm?
Wait, we have a traitor? Yeah. One among you is tied around Kanzaki's little finger. What? No way. Who though? That'd be... the one standing right there. Really? Aika-chan? No way. Why? That's so low, Aika-chan. What the heck? I didn't do anything. Yeah, I was pointing at the shit sack behind you. Mind doing a scooch, Aika-chan? Okay. Well, sure. It was Japanese Elton John? Buono Isozaki? Yep, this chump was in deep with Kanzaki, controlling the Grand Prix from the shadows.
What?
That's crazy talk. I demand you produce proof of these baseless accusations. Hey, half-dead guy. Buono's a shady son of a bitch, right? Yes, sir. We're gonna have to chase after him. Ah, he was so fast. You're out of tricks now, Kanzaki. Isn't it time to admit defeat? Now, let's not celebrate too early. Is she the actual boss? You can throw yourselves a party after you beat the strongest club in the world, the Sunshine. Kirara-chan. I won't stoop to any cheating or tricks, but I won't have to. You can't hope to beat me in the state you're in. You know it too, don't you, Yuki-san? Let's settle this once and for all, fair and square. Unlike you, I won't run away from the challenge. See you later then, I hope. Come on, Kanzaki-san. We are leaving. Right. So we're at the home stretch.
すみません。
Excuse me. Would you mind if I joined you guys? What? Why are you hiding like that? I didn't like working for cheaters, and you guys are way more fun. And now that all my friends are here, I want to come along too. Is that okay? Of course. Welcome aboard, Yua-chan. Well, Kyuki's safe. Yua joined us. The old owner's back. And for some reason, Majima-san showed up. Let's just end this. Yes, sir. Right, okay. Let's get a save in there. I've only been playing this for 47 hours, apparently. Much, much shorter than Zero was. Okay. I was hoping to kind of finish this off tonight, but it looks like it's not meant to be. Let me just turn the PlayStation off. Yep, sadly, I'm going to have to call it there, guys. Because Thomas needs some food. And I've been streaming for like nearly, well, just over 8 hours, I think. Sorry, Will, I missed your thing there. I've been waiting for Smash, and once they announced it, I was like, welp, buying a Switch. It's funny, everyone goes mental for Smash, don't they? I'm just going to go to my dashboard to see how many people we've got, and we'll go and raid someone as usual. You guys don't mind staying around while we raid someone, do you? Let's see. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Oh god, there's only 3 people watching. I feel bad. You know what? I feel bad raiding people when I've only got like 3 people. But hey. But yeah, I would like to get Smash. I'm just not. There's only so much I can get excited about it because it's, you know, we know what's going to happen, don't we? It's a Smash game. It's good. There'll be no surprises there. Let's raid Sketchy. Seeing as Sketchy came in earlier, I feel like it's a little bit of a way to pay him back. Oh dear, got a bit of hiccups now. I'm not going to beat around the bush too much tonight, guys. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch. Time is precious. So the fact that you're wasting it on me is very, you know, it warms my heart. I'll be back at 2 PM UK time tomorrow. I think that's to give you an idea. I think that's 10 AM Eastern time. I forget what it is. Wherever EDT, East America, Eastern Coast. I think it's 10 AM. So yeah, if you wanna catch up, please join me. I'm probably gonna play that new game that's coming in the post tomorrow, assuming it turns up. It might be a weird one. Good weird though, I hope. But yes, I hope you have a. Hang on, actually, let me write in Sketchy Neon's name. Yeah, if you don't mind waiting here for a second, we'll go and raid him quickly. Peace out, dude. Have a good evening. That's exactly what I was about to say, Woo. Hope you all have a good evening, and peace out, you beautiful motherfuckers.